exercise kind of help your cognitive aspect of life in terms of the fact that you're now passing on more oxygenated blood to the brain. It helps you have to have a more healthier brain. So you can think more and you can know multitask more without being easily confused because you have that flow of oxygen going to the brain. 90% of people are not doing the job that they want to do. They might do it because they get a paycheck from it. Wrong, I'm right.
Right.
You see me? So simple means that it's easier to accumulate stress because you're not doing something that you truly want to do. You're only doing it because of survival.
How is exercise decrease the risk of chronic diseases?
I use the international one, chest. When you read your chest, I always tell the person, make sure they do your tricep after.
Why is that?
My mom died of cancer and it tore me apart. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brian and this is the Ivy Cancer Podcast. The death of my mom had inspired me to interview people with cancer or who have been affected to help spread awareness. The broader my subscribers are, the more people will be motivated to share their story. So if you come across this platform and you would like to help me achieve this goal, please hit the subscribe button. It will be greatly appreciated. A video will be uploaded every Wednesday. Thank you.
Fitness coach, motivational speaker, and promoter, founder of the Alpha Fitness Club, and a good friend of mine. Welcome, Chris Neve, to the Ivy Cancer Podcast.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man. Much respect.
Yeah, man. Originally, we normally have a tradition where we say a word of prayer. And when we have a guest, we normally ask the guest if they would like to start with the prayer. So I don't know if that is okay with you. If not, then I will go ahead.
All right, no problem.
Cool.
All right, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this opportunity to be on the Ivy Podcast as we're about to share some information that will benefit the greater good. And we hope that all the listeners will learn and hear something that's beneficial to them and takeaways that can help them in their daily life. As we go into this podcast, I'm asking you to ask everyone to listen with an open ear and an open mind, and that they will receive all the blessings and teachings from this message. Amen.
Amen. Wonderful prayer. Chris, like we know each other over years, decades upon top of decades.
That's true.
And one of the thing is I know you as a DJ. when we little bit, you used to like spin the turntable and stuff. What caused you to change from that love of DJ to being a fitness coach?
I want to say it's not even a change, it was just that fitness was always there. We always used to play ball over the field as juveniles and things, but as we get older, I realize we can't play the whole of football anymore because life keep on bringing you to some place, and by the time you come from work, ball game done, ball field dark, we not have no light. I say, I need to find something to stay active. So fitness come in play now, I start go to the gym and still do the music same way. And then I realize one day when they go on party, go play some music, you see me? And I remember saying I'm a teacher as well,
Right.
So on party, I play some music and I want to play that I say, you see me? And I say, sir, you play music. So I say, it kind of feel weird, say, you have to interact with that person, whether it be Monday to Friday, and then on a weekend, that person, you see now on different lives, so they kind of feel weird.
Right.
You see me? So they kind of more start go towards the fitness side of it. And the fact that I never could have play ball no more. But I say, I might as well. So the music gradually fades. And it's just funny enough that last 2 weeks ago, but they want a mix to do, And me link about 3 DJ and say, yo, I want to do that mix for me because, I do the promotion, it's a promoter party, I come up Bonfire Fest in June. So they want a specific mix for a specific type of promotion. And the DJ, they might take long.
Right.
Remember, I know the last time he played music on something was probably 15 years ago, you know.
Long time that.
So, to go and flick out the computer and me I say, oh, Father God, I want to mix it tomorrow morning. And the DJ, they might 3 days now, me I wait for them. Books now, I'm load up the system and load back everything and download the song them I want. And brother, even if them so when you know something,
Right.
like it just automatically come back to you.
It's just day now.
Yeah, man. So I do the mix now and I done it and I say, what this sound good, man? It was kind of a little bit complicated, to be honest. So the day after now, the DJ, them play it to me now. I'm play it for them on. I say, but this sound exactly like what me make. So what I use for them on.
Right.
I mean, so after 15 years, like, it's not dead.
Hi. YouTube have 2 ways to push your channel. With that said, I'm asking you 2 quick favors. If you like what I'm doing and want to support my growth, please give me a thumbs up so that YouTube could send my videos out to like-minded viewers just like you. 2. I've noticed that 70% of you who have revisited this channel have not yet subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button. That way my channel will grow. And my promise to you is to give you more content with substance just like these. Do we have a deal? Thank you.
It's still there. When you have talent, man, you have talent. That is it. So, exercise. I noticed, like, you know, during my research and stuff, I heard a few podcasts, a few specialists, a few scientists, a few, you know, nutritionists. You know, a lot of these people have the same thing in common. Exercise play a lot of a good in our health. And you as a fitness coach, can you give us how exercise is important to us?
Exercise is important to us in many forms, from the physical to the very much inside, right? A lot of persons only see, I realize a lot of persons only see exercise as external, but truth and in fact, exercise is more internal. So why is it important and why is it good for us? Exercise and a whole help us to stay younger for longer. Let us just start from the outside, since as person look at it that way, right? So that's the one on the out. On the in, exercise can help your cognitive aspect of life in terms of the fact that you're now passing on more oxygenated blood to the brain. It helps you to have a more healthier brain, so you can think more, you can know multitask more without being easily confused, because you have that flow of oxygen going to the brain. So exercise is good in many ways. And also we talk about being confident and being feeling your best, exercise have a lot to do that as well. So we don't even have to go to the scientific part of it, because sometimes that part of it kind of scare people. But when they give them the bare minimum of their daily life, how you feel, how you look, how you act, how you operate, those basics, persons tend to be into themselves these days. So instead of them say, oh, if you exercise, you know, you can be more confident. If you exercise, you know, you can think more, you can do more, you can absorb more, you can feel better, you can look better. So now, for example, look, you know, everybody nowadays have a camera in them face, so automatically you send them to run up and down.
Right.
You see me? So even though it is doing more than just the outside, technically, they are even building them inside and other aspects of them life without even knowing it. Exercise, as my good friend would have said in a college, exercise is a holistic approach.
Right. And that is one of the things that I hear often as well on a lot of these podcasts that I watch. You know, and you mentioned about, you know, make you think different. And I also get the understanding that it improves our mental health. Is that
that's true? Yeah, man, it's true, man, because for instance, you come, we're going to use the everyday situation. Everybody works 9 to 5. Let's just put it right there, 9 to 5. 90% of people are not doing the job that they want to do. They might be because they get a paycheck from it. Wrong, I'm right.
Right.
You see me? So simple means that it's easier to accumulate stress because you're not doing something that you truly want to do. You're only doing it because of survival.
Right.
You see me? So automatically you're going to take on a mental stress, physical stress, emotional stress. And when you exercise, you have a hormone called endorphin.
Right.
So no matter how you feel going into the gym, when you're going to the gym, are you going to one park, are you joining a workout class, or whatever way, once that heart rate increase and the body knows say, hey, this is something different, this is something energetic, this is something exciting, that hormone called endorphin is not released. And trust me, that leaves that stress and the bad feeling and the all right, just gone. Your mentally start thinking different now. You feel free, you feel relaxed. It's like you automatically found freedom.
Right.
Because you release all that toxins which we call stress. So from the mental to the physical to the emotion, you release all of that. The endorphins really take over all that. The mental really becomes free. At the end of any workout session, I've never met someone who said they regret doing it and they feel bad after doing it. Because when you say you're tired, that means you regret it. When you say you're tired, it not means you never did want to do it, I did boring. You're tired because of what you put yourself through.
Right.
But then I ask how you feel mentally.
You
ever tell me, say, boy, I feel kind of relief, I feel like I'm relaxing, I'm chill. How you feel physically? Boy, my body feel like you just rest, like me now want to relax, do what I feel, look a bit more calm. How you feel spiritually, emotionally. You gotta tell me, say you relax and you're calm and you're chill and you just feel like you're just one look zen. Because the endorphins are flow. So even though probably an hour or two after, you're gonna return to the stress of life, but within that hour to 45 minutes or hour, you will take to actually take intentional actions for your personal gain. At least you gain something from it. And then most time persons, when they gain that level of benefit from the working out, for the rest of the evening, at least 5 to 6 hours, are the best person and the best mood that.
Right. How is exercise decrease the risk of chronic diseases? Is that true?
Yeah, man. So again, we're gonna use the daily basis. Let us look at obesity. Let us look at diabetes, and so those two, because those two are we call those sedentary lifestyle diseases in some cases, right? Obesity. If a person sits around every day and never take the intentional effort of either walking or working out or doing something, but that person constantly eat all the wrong things and constantly gaining the fat, is me I say? You intentionally bring a chronic disease to yourself,
Right.
without even seeing it, without even knowing it, Because in your head, I observe a lot of persons over the years of training, their main focus is survival. And when I say survival, it means paying my bills. It doesn't mean taking care of me. Because to persons, once them say pay my bills, that is taking care of them. Right? So when they go and eat up all of the junk and all of the this and all and never exercise, they actually do more harm to themselves than good. So now, when you develop obesity, and then some person thinks, you have to be 400 pounds to be obese. You don't have to be 400 pounds to be obese. Right? I just want to get that out there for a person. Because everybody is supposed to have a specific BMI.
Right.
Once you're outside of that BMI drastically,
you're obese.
You're chronically ill,
Yeah.
Because fat can be around your organs. Fat can be around so many places and doing things to you that you don't even know.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you develop obesity, you have diabetes, you have all of the necessary sedentary lifestyle illnesses, and you wonder to yourself, how? Because you were all about surviving in paying bills and not surviving in taking care of your body.
Right.
So exercise do help to reduce and decrease the risk of chronic illnesses. And we can even go as far as even the very regular illnesses, them like the flus and the colds. And once you exercise and you eat properly,
Right.
it's less likely for you to fall ill to these stuff.
Right.
Exercise in general, I would say, is one of the best medicine if accompanied by a proper diet.
Right. Right. You made mention about the BMI, and everyone should have a marker to what BMI they should be. Does that come with the heights and the age, or how do we know?
Yeah, man.
What? Yeah.
So your BMI comes with your weight and your height and your age. Because everybody will be at a different space and place on that map at any given point in time. So you have, so for instance, let's put on a scale of 1 to 10, right? And your BMI should be, let's say 5. Let's start in the middle, right? But then now you're underweight. So you drop like a 1.4, right? Or you're overweight and you drop like a 1.6.
Mm-hmm.
You're still okay, right? You're still okay.
Right.
When you listen up on the plus side now, your BMI should be 5. And I know you find yourself a stretch. And you there we are 9 and 8. You're in a trouble.
Right.
And same thing for the other side. Your BMI should be 5. You're there we are 3 and 2. You're in a trouble same way.
So you need,
worse on both sides of the scale.
So you need to have a balance.
Yeah, man, have balance. And that's me I say, you don't have to hit the mark in the middle. So me I say, if you're supposed to be at 5, and you're there 1.6, and you're there 1.4, you're okay.
Right.
You don't have to really drag yourself that much to say, yo, I have to stick to my 5. Because truth and in fact, we're human beings trying to balance so many other things. So if we can stay in a fair enough zone, which is considered healthy, that's acceptable for you to continue your mode of survival, as they call it.
Okay, fair enough. Walking. How does walking benefit us, and what's the difference between walking and doing a regular run?
All right. So right now, studies are showing that walking, and this is for the persons who, I'm going to talk for the persons who are on a fat loss journey. Walking is one of, or if not the best way of losing weight.
Walking.
How
is that so? Because when I was younger, one of the things that when I used to play football and my coach used to say, you need to run, you need to have on a certain amount of weight, and they used to pressure us to run. But you are saying that walking is better than running, basically.
All right. Not saying that walking is better than running. It all depends on where you put it.
Right.
So if I'm putting walking in the gym or in any fitness program for a person with a specific body weight versus running, it is because the weight that them have on, it will be too pressuring for them to run to get that impact on the knees. So it'll put them in a further damage and create another problem. So you rather walk, and you walk in different variations. You have interval walk and all of those stuff. Tempo walk. Is me I say?
Right.
You walk slow, you walk fast. You incline walk, you flat walk. So you have different types of walking. So it's actually a big thing right now for persons who are losing weight. Walking is the best spread because you have on that excess weight already. So you can imagine, like how you know, Brian. So for instance, you move from, right now, I'm going to assume to get the anywhere between 175 or 185 pounds. Maybe 190 max.
I wish me lose a whole heap of weight. That was my marker before though. That was my marker before my mom passed. I was at 182. Now I'm down to 160, 62 now.
Yeah. So for instance, a man like, say you're gone up in a weight now. In the beginning, you could run. No, you can't run again,
Yeah.
Because when you start dropping the weight upon your knees, brother, a problem that, so whether you walk lose the weight and get back your body to a weight where you can manage your weight so you can run.
Right.
You mentioned something about when you were young and football now. So this is us talking about being athletic.
Right.
Being athletic means that you have to be powerful, you have to be energetic, you have to be quick. So running would be the best thing then. And then if you check it out back then, you weren't overweight. And within the running processes, the coaches used to give you strength training exercise, which would make you better at running.
Definitely.
So even if you have on a specific number of weight, him give you the push up, him give you the squat, he make you probably pull some load, he make you probably lift to dumbbell or something within your training so you can have the strength.
Right.
And then mix that with running now, it put it in our whole compact composition to be an athlete. Because in a football, running is very essential.
Right.
You see me I say? Speed is essential, power is essential, and quickness, everything that's an athlete running.
Right.
God bless the two time when you walk on the field. So, different places for running and walking. But if we're talking for the lifestyle purposes now, you can choose. But even a person who is not obese or not losing weight, if you include fitness to be a part of your lifestyle, I would recommend that you walk more than you run. You can do your regular jog here and there, but when I say you take on walking. Especially sometimes if you can even use a stair climber or stairs. Because that now works more for your heart. You see me I say?
Right.
Yeah, man. When you do incline, anything incline, it makes your heart work more. And with your heart working more, you produce more blood. Your heart supposed to push more blood. The more blood you push, the more oxygenated the blood will go around the body, the more the cells that might get finished, red blood cell, all that will go around the body more.
Right.
But if you ever observe, like, even in athletics, any form of sport, at some point in their training, them go up on one hill go train.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Me
oxygenated blood, man.
can't say that too because as I look at you growing up in the country, or even the adult stage, when you're going to the country, you have to climb hill.
Yeah, man.
When you climb hill, brother, you feel like say, yo, it take more out of you than anything else.
Yeah, man.
So
And then check your levels now. When you as a countryman now come to Kingston, and say for instance, we have play ball. We normally play ball in our team back in the day. We don't
right,
play ball for 1 or 1, 2. We play ball for 1, 4, 5 hours. We play football.
right,
We don't take it out, I'm like you, brothers, I'm going to ban in that space there. You will not get tired,
I used to it.
You're used to that
Environment.
height and that incline and environment. When you come on the flat now, I'm a pull up. You are on same weight, it's going to take you a longer time to be tired.
Right.
So the incline does have a lot to do with it. So I always tell persons, man, walking and doing it incline, because to run incline, I never expect an average person for run incline to say 10 minutes. After 5 minutes, you're dead in. So if I say to the average person, hey, we're going to do an incline walk at 20 minutes. Then I go ball and then I go under the pressure, but at the end of the day, it is possible for you to walk incline for 20 minutes than run incline for 20 minutes. And with that 20 minutes walk, you interval it, whether you do slow, fast, medium, move up your hand them, something, it's going to still increase that heart rate so much, it's straight in run and run by the end of it.
Yes,
so
sir.
walking to me, and as research show, is more beneficial than running. Because you can do it for longer, and you can challenge yourself more. Because running now is a burst of speed, a burst of energy, and you now have a smaller timeline now in which you can endure
Right.
that consistency and repetition of movement versus walking. There's a longer timeline in which you can maintain that consistency of repetition of doing that one thing.
Yeah.
So me choose walking for your lifestyle purposes over running.
Right. They said walking for 20 minutes increase your health by what, 20 to 30% or something like that?
Something like that, them say.
Yeah.
Because you can't walk every day, Brian. You can't walk every single day, But
Yeah.
you guarantee you get running every day,
Definitely.
Because at some point they'll come, age will come, and you're forced to walk. So if
Right.
you have practice to walk from now and walk at a certain pace, even if you check even the marathon, even where you live, maybe you observe the marathon them, look how much old people come out and then them flood the street
True. True.
and them a walk
True.
because the man will say once a man, twice a child. You see
Right.
me? So you
Yeah.
have to come back to walking. Somebody tells you make walking be an essential part of your lifestyle and do it effective where you get the health benefit from it. You can't run favor. And
Definitely.
the other thing that Brian must say, there's a large percentage of people, once them pass the age of 30, them can't sprint again.
Once them pass the age of 30,
They
it-
can't sprint again.
I think I hear that in our podcast.
Yeah, man. One for people over the age of 30, even me here right now, enough man who used to play ball with, all the way in our late 30s or mid 30s now, enough of we can't sprint again.
Why is
When you
that?
run out 2 times, you have to stop. Because you have to think if you don't use it, you lose it.
Okay.
Remember, say you used to sprint, and then now you slow down life, slow you down, and then you never used to do no exercise and yada 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 and do all the work. So you most of them get seized up. You know, you do that explosiveness again. You know, you do that impact again. Your giants and everything like you do that blow again.
Right.
That's why the man say in any good fitness program includes some little 20 and 30 meter sprint.
Right.
So you can get that benefit over a lifetime. Cause right now, you know, brother, I can run a good 100 meters same way, you know.
Yeah.
Can I ensure say me at some point in time I run, you know, a sprint or some. If I have a 30 seconds on the treadmill, I turn it up and I do a sprint. Just to ensure say the fast twitch muscle fibers are still in existence. And that's our whole different topic why no persons can run again. Sprint, I should say. You have a fast twitch muscle fiber, you have a slow twitch muscle fiber. The fast twitch muscle fiber is something you have to go constantly use to make sure that it's actually a twitch, a better twitch.
Right.
So the twitch is something where it do things on a regular. Just like an athlete, if you see him Bolt could have be the fastest man in the world, look more right now. You put me on him on a track, him probably beat me by probably one footstep. Because I'm not trained. So him fast twitch muscle fibers are not firing right now. But if him start train and re-engage them to a point where them start fire again, me can't go see him.
Right.
As old as him be right now currently, me can't go see him.
Right.
So it's a whole process.
Okay. You know, when I'm in the gym, it's been a while now I'm not go gym. Like, I'm go gym for basically almost a year now. Like, since everything got done with my mother, it's like everything just dropped for me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
stuff. And so it's like I don't have that drive anymore for really take the gym serious as much as I used to before. But I noticed when I was going to the gym, you know, you used to hear people say work that muscle, work this muscle. But what are the group muscles that is the correct way to work our muscles?
Alright, so muscle pairing. There's so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
But persons still get it wrong. Alright, so we're gonna start it from beginner. I always tell persons who are just starting to work out, always do compound move and full body workout. So that's, say for instance, you come gym on a Monday, you do your bench press, shoulder press, your pull-ups, your squats, your leg press. You get me I say? And then you rest Tuesday, do the same thing Wednesday. You rest Thursday, do the same thing Friday. And you can rest the weekend and come back Monday. Right?
Right.
That's one way. Another way, for somebody a little bit more advanced or even still just starting out, but they can still apply the principle of a upper lower split.
Right.
Right? So you can work upper body Monday. That means you work your chest, your back, your arms, your shoulder, everything upper. And then on a Tuesday now, you work your lower body, your legs. Then you rest Wednesday, you go upper body Thursday, and then you come Friday, you work your legs Friday. You get me? I say? That's another way.
That sounds like a way where I wish somebody did tell me. Cause that sound easy.
I have a next one now. You have a next one where you have push, pull, and leg. So you have different splits. So that one you know, step on a Monday, you go to some bench press, do some tricep, do some shoulder press, everything that's called pushing, all of the push movement.
Right.
Then on Tuesday, you do pull movement, like your bend over row, your lat pull down, your bicep curls, all the pulling movement, right?
Right.
Then on a Wednesday, you go to your leg.
Okay.
And then on a Thursday, you come back to your push. Friday, you do your pull. Saturday, you do your leg. Sunday, rest. You repeat Monday.
Okay.
You get me? And then also for muscle peeling, I always tell a person, if you're breaking down the muscles to work together to get the best benefit from them, always work the muscles that are in assistance to the major one that you're working. So for instance, we're going to use international one, chest. I use the international one, chest. When you work your chest, I always tell persons, make sure you do your tricep after.
Why is that?
Because when you're working your chest, your chest, you would call it the chest muscle becomes the prime muscle. I would call it in science the prime movers, right? So it your focus span. But then you have the assistant movers now, which are your tricep and a little bit of your shoulder and some other places. You actually hit the big muscle to move, right? Because when you extend your hand to your chest press, you know, even as is right now, can try that. But bench press, and feel, extend like you do a bench press and feel it your hand.
You disconnect a while ago. I didn't hear what you said. You just kind of freeze just now. What?
Okay. Yeah, even now?
Yeah, man, I hear now.
So I say, even right now, we're going to do a little exercise right now.
Yeah.
Extend your hand like you do a bench press.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
Yeah.
When you push the hand forward, feel the back of your hand. Run your tricep, feel the tricep. So that
Right.
get tough,
Yeah, man.
but your chest tough at the same time. But your chest yeah weak, but your tricep now help your chest.
Okay.
So why not work them together so you can get the maximum gain from both muscles?
I see. So the triceps and your chest go together.
Just like for the back and the bicep.
Okay.
So if I'm on the chest, I say, all right then, chest and tricep, you do back and bicep. And any one of them, you can throw in shoulders because the shoulder, whether it be your traps or your rear delts or your front delts or your whatever, it'll help in one of the movement them same way.
So back,
everything has to connect up.
Back and tricep, you can use it anyway with the shoulder, and triceps and your chest, you can use it with your shoulder anyway.
Yeah, man, because your shoulder involved in Ireland. I want to, once your hand on the face side, shoulder get involved.
Okay.
Once your hand go forward, shoulder get involved. Once you pull your hand back, shoulder get involved.
Okay.
At some point in time, a muscle from the shoulder get involved in your back movement and your chest movement. Hydration.
Yeah.
That's a big thing, you know. It's a hydration. Hydration. And we just observe things lately that a lot of persons overlook hydration. I always tell persons, not because you're not sweating, not because you don't feel thirsty, not because you're not tired, doesn't mean that you're not dehydrated. That doesn't mean that you should not be hydrating yourself.
Yeah.
One of the worst things to do is to not hydrate yourself. One of the worst things to suffer from is dehydration. And it hits you when you least expect it. So I always tell person when I work out or whatever, drink some water after every single set. I never say it gulp it down, but take a few sips. Take a few sips. Take a few sips. Take a few sips. But person I say, I'm not tired, I'm not feeling no water, I just want to work out. Many people come without water. Oh, I'm not going to stay long, I just want 30 minutes, me I do. So me drink water and I go home. No. Your organs need water. Your cells need water. Your skin need water. So hydration very important.
They say, is
You see
it
me?
true? Is it true that they said that 80% of our body is made up of water?
Well, yeah, because your muscles absorb water, and your body is your body is mostly muscles.
Right.
So it is correct.
Okay. So like, what is the minimum requirement for us to drink of in water? What is the minimum requirement?
You say you need the consumption. Well, growing up, them always say 8 glasses of water a day.
Yeah.
Well, right now, I'm pretty sure me drink more than 8 glasses of water a day because the bucket there is milliliter.
We kind of lose you a while ago.
Check out a while ago again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the bucket I just drink is 500 milliliter. And then this is about a glass. Put it in a glass, I get about a glass. Probably a glass and a little bit. And in a day, me not lie, in a day, I drink more than 8 of this. In some cases.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say 8 glass, and I'm not going to say 5 glass. But I just feel if you drink water throughout the day. Make sure that in every hour you drink water. Put it that way there. So as long as you're awake, in every hour you must drink some water. Put it that way.
Okay.
So if you're awake for 16 hours, in every hour you drink a glass of water.
And that will help.
That will more than help. You'll be surprised.
So you are also a promoter, and if I'm correct, you are one of the leading promoter in the big show where I can remember when the first video I see you and I see you guys post it on the beach. It was just a very few amount of you guys. I know Bonfire Fest is one of the biggest show in a Portmore. How do you come about this?
Well, it was, the idea was, you know, so we used to live for our block, but then I made it move.
Right.
And every man did the same way. And then me end up start part some different people who are them man sponsor events and entertainment in the country. So my friend them used to always say, yo, why you not come up with the idea of some dogs so what we can do something together? And I go home one day and I did me a meds and remember I always tell my promoter friend them say, yo, if you keep one event called Bonfire and brother, that event that's sick, marshmallow and the whole vibe, keep Jamaica something different.
Right.
And them always say, yo, that sound good, that sound good. But them keep on saying that sound good, but them not do it. But then one day I say it to one of them and I say, yo, why you want to keep it? And I said, no, sir. Go to books no one. I link up my brethren from back then in Silverstone. You see me? You know, so this is the foundation and everything. And I tell them about it and we say, yo, we can try it, man. I end up make one flyer and send it to the man them in a little group we have. And we just pick one date and we just do it. Remember, whenever no one rental a venue and them something there. So that video we are talking about, you see it, I actually capture the beach. We go in the night and observe what time the people them lock up the beach, what time the security come off duty, and everything. And I tell you that as the security them move and the people them move, make somebody watch them till they reach far, far, far. And then the coast clear, we just run up on the beach and light up the fire and do the thing. At that time, we never take it as nothing. To say, we are keep one event and become monetary.
Right.
Go to books now and it a go on me a observe it time. I see all of my friends them a go on and friends from all angles that invite friends and me I say this look like something which can make sense. In the midst of it now, me find myself in one corner. I mean, I look for everybody that enjoy the marshmallow, enjoy the fire, enjoy the games. I mean, I say, so this can be a thing.
Right.
So the next day, I go back and I say, yo, man, them, next one and next month, do it again. So fast forward, there's so now, couple more people come out now, and it was then and there. Me say, then this can be a thing. I last one keep about 30 people, and then this look like about 100 people. I want to know, so I'm going to my friend them with it now. And I say, yo, dog, this can be a thing. We're not keep no more. We're going to package it together, fix it up nice, and then put it out as a big thing. So this was March. So I say November 19, 2019. You see me, I remember the date? Sure,
Yeah.
I remember. Good.
Right.
November 2nd, one of them.
Yeah.
And we say, yo, we could promote this to keep it going in the year. Put it together and package it. Come up with a name will make sense. Because at that time, it didn't name bonfire upon the beach. And every man have burn me out, you know, brother. Man have burn me out. One more come change up the idea. And very, and me go and come here and me go and come here the past. And me say, yo, and then a boss thing, man. But me see one business opportunity where we can get a benefit from. And we can become a part of one of the best events them in Jamaica. When the name go there, people say, yes, they have to go to the event there. And push come to shove and thing. By the time it's November reach, the first one we see the video them will see on the beach. You know it's a Silverstone enough away.
Yeah.
About 30 years away. The team did big. By November, the team comes down to about 6 person or 7 person. Because some man never like the transition. Some man never like the move. Some man I use ego. But then me say, you know what? Me like the vision. And it sounds good. And then now as you can see, we reach a one stage where we book some big artists right now. So
Yeah, because last year we have Joshie on it.
That's the vision. Yeah, last year we have Joshie and Tanya Steve at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then now right now we have Chronic Law. So the vision just carry from one step to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. So I just believe in something, man. So even when persons keep on saying a bonfire fest, one of the biggest events them in a Portmore. But when and then I don't want to move from Portmore now, Kingston to keep it now.
Because it did there last year did there which part did the last year again? In the stadium.
Police Officers Club.
Right. Yeah. Police Officers Club. Right. Me have to touch
Police Officers Club is there.
Me definitely have to touch that because me realize, you know, it a go on and I must applaud you and your team for keep it up because a long time, brother. A long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I want to honestly, one of the main reasons why I keep going with it in the land. One of the main reasons why I keep going with it, because enough time I can just dash it at the bag. But then, I couldn't do that. Because I remember Malcolm, my brother like that in the dog.
Right.
And Malcolm was my right hand where, when I say bonfire, you can't spell bonfire without Malcolm. No time.
Definitely.
But to this day. And then in the drop out, I feel like I have a job now to make sure that bonfire become one of the #1 events in the country and possibly one day you can carry that foreign.
Right.
Because my friend, him drop out, he never have no youth. He never have no business. He never have no, when I'm left behind, we can say, oh, that was his or we can continue to build a bonfire alone him left behind. You see me?
Right.
So me as a virgin now feel like say, oh, it's my job now to ensure that the seed of them plant become one tree. So every time a bonfire keep, that's my drive. Every time. I remember how the enemy used to up and down with it. Sleepless night. I mean some 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, we just come home. And we are going to work 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
night after night. So when me say, yo, the events are get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, me I say, no man. Me say every time, I wish him the day to see it. So every bonfire from him drop out, up to the last one, me have a little space with one big lit sign with him name. Those one 8 feet long with him name. Big night party, say Malcolm, because that's really one of the inspiration why keep on get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because what you're seeing now of Bonfire Fest, me can even go on my WhatsApp right now and show conversations that me and Malcolm used to have long before Bonfire reached a stage. These are the stuff we put in place. So me tell a man say the next 5 bonfire I already plan already. Because me and the man plan bonfire 10 years ahead. And I said 10 years from now, this is what it should look like.
Right.
So we're technically on the same map. You see me? So that's just one of my inspiration where I say, yo, bonfire, it is what it is, and it only can get better. Because of the only thing left behind. And I might have as the best friend to make sure say, yo, we keep it going.
Definitely. We can't close the podcast without speaking about Alpha Fitness Club. I watched that as well grow. You know, from you alone in the gym. So you have clients on top of clients now. You know, so we can't close without, you know, talking about alphakris Fitness Club. Give us some insight about
funny
that.
enough, funny enough, me can't say alphakris Fitness. I mean, and know what Malcolm either. That's funny, isn't it?
So Malcolm was a part of that as well.
Malcolm was the driving force behind that. So all them pictures and them videos where you will see and see, up until the point where in there, him make an edit every single one.
Oh,
and
really?
When you got the camera and say, yo, we need to start pushing things to the world, because me there the time anything looks so good, and him take up the job personally as a cameraman. More time, me even want to record it. Man say, brother, come on, turn this up. Say this, do this, do that. You see me?
Right.
So alphakris Fitness grow from that to where it is right now. Again, because of the passion that was there and the vision that was embedded.
Right.
And I will love it. And then the love of having fitness, I will give that to people. It don't feel like work. It feel like naturally I give some blessing and me I share a part of the healthy means to people. So every day me interact with clients and people, it don't feel like work. It feel like me have one upon the ends conversation, one upon the ends chill, but in a more control way.
Right.
If you get me, I say. So the growth really, really, we have to give it to that, the authenticity of me being true to the game and true to the work we do, and true to the passion we have for the fitness thing. So you find, say, I don't know if you realize that I really do advertisement.
No.
You see me? So it's like, God just put it that way there. Like every time I interact with somebody about alphakris Fitness and them come on my class or I train them go tell somebody about it. And the person go tell somebody, so it keep on get wider and wider and wider and wider. I'm still not doing no advertisement because the love when I put into it, you make the people them feel good.
Right.
And the man will say, people are gonna remember your clothes, your shoes, your money, and your attributes in their life. But one thing people are gonna remember is how you made them feel.
The good work. Because I noticed I noticed you bring your teams and your clients them on outing trips and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Because again, that's a part of the vision. We may say, if we have the love within alphakris Fitness, how can now I find a way now for these persons to share that love with me, share with them to other people?
Yeah.
So we come up with the charity programs, the children homes and the elderly homes and some other little stuff where collectively now we are sharing love with the wider community through fitness.
Right.
Because our fitness pull us together, our fitness keep us together. So just see if we can share the love now with the wider community now, near and far, through fitness. So it's out of one channel.
So on this channel, you know, we have a closing part tradition whereas the guests leave a encouraging word for the next guest coming up, not knowing who will be coming up. And one of the reasons why I get this motivation is because, you know, this podcaster called Steven, I admire that man so much. And he have a closing tradition where he asks his guest a question, or he leave his guest leave a question for the next guest coming up. You know, so I switch it around because my podcast is about health and wellness. You know, so
Yeah.
when you're struggling through health, you need some motivation. You know, and the motivation that was left for you from Monique was obstacle can't stop you, problem can't stop you. Most of all, other people can't stop you. Only you can stop you. Keep pushing and keep believing. And I think that fit very well with you because you never stop. You always keep going. You know,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
so I think that fit well with you. Chris, big respect, you know, because I would say you are one of the first friends I have on this podcast. And when I ask you, you never tell me no. You know,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though I ask other friends and them, you know, they go around the thing, but you never tell me no. So I really do appreciate you taking the time out to give us this podcast, you know, to share your knowledge with us and stuff. But before we close, tell the people where they can find alphakris Fitness Club.
All right. So you can find me on Instagram at alphakris, ALPHAKRIS_fitness. That's all with me there right now.
Right.
I tried the TikTok thing, but the TikTok thing already yet. So I go and try it out with the Instagram, you know, alphakris, Chris with a K_fitness. You see me?
Right.
So that's over there right now
And
until we further add more to the angle.
And if they want, you know, someone to do any speech, they can find it there as well.
Yeah, man, they shot me a DM, man. What we try to do is, no matter how my page grow, I always try to respond to each person on the DM.
Right.
Because you might never know when somebody are gonna need you from a distance.
Right.
So I'm not gonna see a message and skip your message. Because a lot of time I post some video and would that be, and always I will me do the voice over them. When they might talk about something positive or whatever, you always find a few persons that DM me, yo, thank you for that. Because I scroll, and I hear you talk, and I hear him say. And by the end of listening to you, I feel like I have a brand new purpose. I feel like I get back some motivation. I feel like I have hope again. So, I always tell persons, man, try and just reach to people, no matter how small it is. Because when little DM, you might never hear responding or you saying hi to somebody who consider as a supporter. I mean, I use the word fan, a supporter.
Right. I don't like use the word followers, and I don't like use the word fan either. I like use the word family, to be honest with you, because
yeah, man.
For me, I think like somebody call me a follower, they might kind of degrading, you know what I mean? Even though that's such a word, even though that's a social media set it, but for me, I don't like calling nobody followers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
even with that, I just always try to respond to people and responding to them. You realize that you inspire a lot of people. So even for my thing, my thing is always saying that live to inspire. Because if you're not living to inspire, then what are you really living for? You see me?
Right.
Because somebody can look on your life and take a page and full stop or a comma from your life and say, I like that in a him.
Right.
Your job really not complete on the earth, you know. I always tell the people say, yo, you're living on this earth, but you're not really living for you.
Right. Right.
You live for others.
Right.
So when you're gone, are you still there? Somebody's supposed to can at one point say, you know, say Brian inspire me. You know, say Brian motivate me. You know, say Brian can make me have a different view upon life. Because a lot of times, persons out there and them only think for themselves.
Yeah.
So you can't let them selfish.
Right.
But if we try living a more selfless world, we think it's better for we. The more selfless we be, and the more blessing we get.
Right.
And selfless don't mean so you have to give people money. You don't have to walk and give a thing. It just means the very thought of you being caring for other persons outside of yourself. You see me? So I try to just respond to people DM or sometimes I have conversations with random people on Instagram. I seriously them know me a long time.
Right.
Just DM me. You know, alphakris. You know, so I'm saying him there, man, and me probably never see them in this life, but them can say, yo, that you there.
Him left a mark.
So with that now, even just thinking about it now, the fact you do that for people, my heart automatically create another billboard without even realizing it.
Definitely. Definitely.
You see me?
Chris, thanks again for your interview, and I appreciate everything. And I wish you all the best, man, with everything that you do.
Yeah, man, respect, man.
All right. Take care, brother.
All right.